Hey everybody, welcome to or back to my channel. Check this out, y'all. I've got this 6-piece set of gel polishes from Bornpretty. These are beautiful pastel gel polishes. I cannot wait to share these with you guys. I love working with their gels to create nail art, and I am super excited that they sent these out for me to show these to you guys. On the back of their packaging, guys, they always give you customer service information and how to contact them, which is so super cool of them. So I'm going to go ahead and get this package open and show you guys what is inside this. So inside the 6-piece set, you've got this nice little tray with your gel polishes here. These are so super cool. I love the fact that these have a nice little display window so you can see what color it is on the inside of the bottle. That's very handy. So I'm going to go ahead and get these out of this tray. But first, I want to show you guys this. If you've never bought any products from them, they love to send you guys some directions. How to prep your nails, how to apply the products to your normal nails, even how to apply their magnetic nail polishes, and even how to remove them. And that is so super handy, especially if you've never worked with a brand's products before. You definitely want to know all that information. So this is what the bottles look like out of the packaging. Look at these top labels. Now they are labeled BPCP01 through BPCP06. So these do not have names, but that is not a big deal for me. It is all about the product. So the first one I'm going to open is the only one that's a little bit off. This one right here is a pastel yellow, but is really feeling more on the peach tone. But the rest of them are very true to the label on the top of the bottle. Now that does cure beautifully and has a nice yellow tone to it, but it is just a little bit more on the peachy side. Next, we're gonna look at this beautiful pastel pink, okay? This one is definitely 100% true to the label on the top, and I am so excited for this set, y'all, because I am feeling some pastel gels for spring and summertime this year. And you can make some super cute nail designs with some pastel gel. So this is a spring set we're going to be doing. It is going to have some Easter vibes to it, but that's okay because we do have a lot of the same vibes for spring. So I'm so excited. So the blue we are looking at right here is so pretty. Now these are pigmented gels. These are definitely 1 coat to 2 coats of full coverage. Really just depends on your preferences. So always keep that in mind, that even when the gels are pigmented, you may still want to go ahead and do that 2nd coat of application, especially if you're doing a full coverage on certain sets of nails. These gels worked out really well for the nail art. It's a little different with working with pastel gels, especially over top of pastel gels, but I still love the way this set turned out. And we did just look at that beautiful mint green, and this last color right here is a nice peach tone. It's definitely very, very pretty. So this is what the entire 6-piece set looked like. Very, very pretty pastel gel polishes. I'm not going to waste swatches on these because we are going to jump right into creating some nails. I'm going to use some full cover tips. This is what the nails look like with 1 coat in 60 seconds in the lamp. So these gels are nice. I am loving these. I'm not doing this whole set on camera for you guys either. The other 4 nails are really simple. I'm going to break it down for you when we're done with the set. I just kind of wanted to surprise you a little bit if you didn't see the thumbnail as to how they turned out, but they were really simple to make. I just wanted to focus on the thumb. It's kind of the focal point of the set. Now, the thumbnail is going to border kind of more on the Easter vibe, but it's still spraying, and I just thought it was going to be super cute. So I am creating a Kirby on the nail, and I'm doing it in a pastel theme. I wanted to create Kirby more pastel, more springtime, and I thought this was going to be a really fun nail to make. So I'm starting off with creating a circle using this pastel pink and just going and spreading it out to try to get it as round as I possibly can and get it as close to the edges as I can without actually touching the edges, because there are going to be some little elbows kind of poking there to the side, and I want to make sure there's room for that as well. So essentially, making Kirby is just making a pink circle for the most part. It looks like a round piece of pink bubblegum, and so super fun to make and to switch it up. That's what the circle looked like when I was done with it. I did go ahead and flash cure that in the lamp so I can go ahead and start to work on other parts of the nail, simply because These gel polishes like to self-level a little bit. It's not the same as gel paint, and so I did want to make sure I flash cured that. I am going to do things in some stages, trying not to continuously have to cure in between colors because I want to get through the nail design as fast as possible without spending a lot of excess time in the lamp. So with the little feet, Kirby has nice little shoes on and has cute little hands. I went ahead and used a gel that was not in this set. I do have a gel from a Valentine's Day set that I did with Bornpretty back in, February. And the gel I used to help darken up that pastel pink is actually BP PB04. don't get tongue twisted trying to say that together, but it is a very pretty pink. It was another pink set that I used, and you can always change up a color if you don't have the exact color you want. You can mix in a little bit of a darker shade of that. If you didn't have a darker pink, you could just take a little dab of some primary red, just a little bit, and mix it in to get the color that you're wanting. It's entirely up to you. So that's what the feet look like. I went ahead and flash cured that again. That way I could get a full cure on Kirby's body because I wanted to go ahead and start to add on to that. So Kirby has a little headband on. It's going to be a cute little headband with nice little bunny ears on there for spring, because spring is the time for little babies to be born. Little bunnies are running around everywhere and all the birds are out and the bugs are starting to make their way out too, right? Especially the bees, because the second it warms up outside, here comes the bees. And that actually happened. I was outside the last couple of days, and it's like, here comes the wasps everywhere. It's like wasp here, wasp there. And I'm like, I could do without them this early on in the year, because I already know that they're out this early and they're everywhere. They're going to be like really bad by the time it's nice and hot outside, because once it's hot outside they're really out and they're meaner. They're meaner and more aggressive. So I'm not looking forward to that aspect of summertime coming. But yes, springtime is a beautiful time of year when everything starts to bloom. All the Easter flowers start to bloom, all that kind of fun stuff. Everything's poking up out of the ground in your flower garden. Everything's coming to life. And some things are coming to life that we wish would have stayed asleep after winter. Of course, the bees are essential. Not hating on the bees, because we need the bees. Everything has a role to play in this world, in this existence. But yeah, the wasps, I could definitely pass on the wasps. So he is getting some little Easter bunny looking ears, and that's what it looks like with both ears on there. I got to flash cure this again because I'm going in the ears to put in the pink in the inside of it, just to make it a little extra cute. There's going to be outlining around this with that little bit of a darker shade of pink. You won't see as much of it because it really is hard with the pastel colors to really see it. You will see it in the finished result though, for sure. But if you kind of miss that, I do go around the outside of everything and add in that darker pink that you see in the ears right there. Same darker pink that I used on the feet. So the mouth is going to be a nice little upside down pink triangle with rounded edges, okay? And I will go back over that mouth with a little bit of a darker pink up in the top corner of it, kind of at an angle, to give the impression that there's a little tongue in there, and lighten that up with just a little bit of white, because I am using some white from Bornpretty in this set, because obviously it did not come with white, but I had to have white to make the ears. Okay, to do the little bits of highlights and stuff, I had to add the white in there. So right here, I do have a little trick for you guys. If you have a hard time making a shape of an eye like that, you can take a dotting tool to make that shape. You just get your little dot of gel polish with your dotting tool, place it down, and kind of run it up and down, and you're going to get almost a perfect shape out of that. Look at the way those eyes turned out just with the dotting tool. I did go ahead and stick that in the lamp and cured that for 30 seconds in my UV LED lamp. That way I could go ahead and do work on other portions, because I want to finish out the mouth. I also want to work on the feet and all that kind of fun stuff. So I'm going ahead and using that pastel blue with my liner brush and adding just a little bit right there at the bottom. I will draw it up just a little bit, and that's going to give the eye color I'm wanting. I'm using the dotting tool to go in there and do some white dots at the very top of the eyes. I also put two little micro dots right underneath it, right to the side. When I get done, I stuck that in the lamp for a second to cure that again. I went ahead and added a nice little white dot over top of the eye color as well. Right now I'm just going in and putting a little bit darker pink in the mouth, kind of a little bit of to an angle. That way I can give that impression that there's a little tongue and all that kind of fun stuff in there. I do go around and outline that mouth a little bit before I go ahead and move on. That's what it's looking like right now. Now I'm going in and adding some darker pink to the bottom of the little feet. I also will go in with an ultra thin line of the white over top of that as well later. That's going to give it a nice little bit of highlight right there as well. I do add some little touches of white in a couple places as highlights. You really can't see it too awful well, but it is so super cute in person. Like, you can totally see it like up close and personal. Now I'm going around the bottom of the body as well. I do have to outline the little hands and all that kind of fun stuff. Add in the little cheeks. Go around and line out the outside of the little bunny ear headband that it's wearing and all that kind of fun stuff. So I'm just finishing up all those little bitty touches really quickly. And this is what it's looking like so far. It's just so super cute. You can see his little arms in there. And now I'm going in, like I said, and outlining the top of it. We do move through this really quickly. This is a really quick and easy nail design to create. I had a lot of fun making this. And I know I've said that like a couple times, but I really did, y'all. Because Kirby is so cute all by itself, but to switch it up and make it more like a spring vibe and give it the little bunny ears and stuff, it was just really fun and just a really fun set. And I'm sitting there like looking at the nails, and I am absolutely loving the finished result. I'm just loving it like 100%. They are just so pretty. So I am finishing up Kirby with the other cheek. We're pretty much done with Kirby. I do add some finished touches before I get done. Like, I go over a couple little lines. I add in some little lines of white and all that kind of fun stuff. But this is what Kirby looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on the bottom. I'm taking my dotting tool and I'm creating some little eggs on there. Just like a little springtime little egg festival thing going on. Like I said, this was going to border on that Easter vibe, but I don't even care because I think the eggs were so cute. Little eggs on the ground. I was thinking about doing grass, but I'll be honest with y'all, I was just not feeling the pastel green for the grass. I started to kind of put some in there and I was just like, no, it was not translating very well. It was kind of getting washed out by the fact that the background was blue, and so I just kind of just omitted that from the nail design entirely. I just went ahead and ended up sticking with the eggs. That was going ahead and making 3 on the camera for you guys really quickly. I did go in and add a 4th little egg because I was looking at it, I was like, it needs some more eggs, so I decided to put 4 eggs in there. And since they were so tiny, I really just did not emphasize trying to show you guys painting them really, because they were just so small and you just really weren't going to see it super close. So that's what the eggs look like with their little designs on there. I'm going to go in and add some matte top coat. Then I'm going to get out my bling gel from Model 1s and I am going to add some flowers to this nail. I'm not going to show you guys that on camera because I'm going to come back with all the nails done and I will be able to explain to you what I did to each one of them. So I absolutely appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my video. Don't forget to smash that like button for me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell for notifications if you're not already subscribed. And don't forget to comment down below and let me know what you guys think of these super cute Kirby spring nails. So here it is, guys, completely done. I love these. I love these. I put these little flowers, little pearls. Look at the whole set. These are absolutely adorable. I am so in love with these nails. I mean, absolutely in love. Let me give you a breakdown of what I did. So the index finger, base coat, cured, pressed mylar flake into it, matte top coated, added the flowers. I did the same thing with the ring finger. I just switched it up a little bit. I did follow around the edges of these nails so nothing was sticking out. With the middle finger, I made what looked like a rainbow. It's kind of a ribbon and it's inverted on the bottom to look like it's wrapping around. I put mylar flakes in the gaps, matte top coated, and added the flowers. With the pinky, I used blooming gel, and all the gel colors, I ended up matte top coating that and adding the flowers, and this is the way the nails look like on my hands. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button for me. Comment down below, let me know what you think, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.